Well, I came to Grand Bahama as a police officer in 1998. And I would say it was a privilege for me to be able to work in West End as a police officer. I think West End Police Station probably have the greatest view in the Bahamas because you're sitting right across from the water. You could see the ocean. You could see the fishermen coming in daily. You could see them with their fish. They're showing their count in the crawl and stuff like that. I just fell in love with it. I thought that they probably had the best job in the world. Like to be able to go out in the water and look at the beauty that we have as a country. You have people paying thousands of dollars just to come here to vacation, and we don't even have to pay a dime for it. All we have to do is take care of it. I think the first loan I ever got was to buy a boat. That was what I wanted. I wanted to be immersed in that. I wanted to be a part of it. Yeah. So that was like my first, as a young person at 20, yeah, that was my first loan. The experience didn't go exactly how I would have imagined it initially. I knew that it would have been an awesome experience, because it was something that I never did before. But I got into diving because of my wife at the time, Greta. She was from West End. She liked the water. So we used to go fishing, and sometimes she would keep the boat up and I would be in the water diving and spearing crawfish and that kind of thing. But it was basically on a part-time basis, and then I had persons who would just use my boat to go fishing or diving. And from then I always had both. Yeah. I didn't always have the time to focus on it, but there was always a part of me that wanted to be on the water. Recently, me and a friend was diving. It was about 26 miles out from West End. And some sharks came upon us, And I trusted everything I knew, and we went back in the water, and the shark came up within 6 feet of me and with her babies and everything. But I could tell she was calm. She just was sightseeing. She was investigating, and we went about doing what we was doing. We continued to dive. But from everything I know, there isn't a whole lot of reasons to be afraid of sharks, because they're not even attracted to our blood. I saw something on YouTube where scientists, they put the shark asleep, and when they did fish blood, the shark brain went off like crazy. It went in hunt mode. And when they did human blood, nothing really happened. It didn't trigger them at all. So we're not really on their menu, If we are, if something happened, for the most part, everything that I found out, that it happened by accident. They probably mixed us up with something else. The water was muddy, or they couldn't see that good, or you probably got in the way, or you probably was on the surface, probably splashing like a seal, that kind of thing. Or you probably were spearing fish and you didn't want to let the fish go and you got in the way. And if we were on their menu, I don't think we really could stop them from getting us. They could swim faster than us. How quick could we get to the boat compared to them getting us? We're not on their menu. When you look at the Bahamas is 100,000 square miles. But out of that, we're 5,000 square miles of land, 95,000 square miles of water. So shouldn't 95% of us know about the water? I mean, we're a water nation. You know, we're a water nation. And if we're a water nation, we should know how to swim. Like, look at Dorian. A lot of people drown. But you heard stories about people who actually could swim and did swim and saved their lives. And I'm not saying that just being a swimmer would have saved their life in Dorian for those who did lose their life, right? But I think it gives you a chance to survive. You know, I would say to persons, even in West End, this is your West End. You have to keep your West End clean. It doesn't need to have all the sophisticated building and all that kind of thing. I don't think tourists and most people who come here looking for council is looking for that. But if you keep it clean, I think that's enough. That's a start.